most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Shaw, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
You're
therapist.
the most famous physical therapist on the internet.
In our opinion, of course,
Today,
Bob.
we're going to talk about knee pain problems. Try walking backwards. So I'm not the one that came up with this or invented it by any means. I just had Ben Patrick on our podcast.
Sure.
And he's called the knees over toe guy.
Right.
And he convinced me that this is worthwhile trying. It makes sense anatomically.
Sure.
And physiologically. So we're going to give it a go here. And I've been doing this, my wife and I.
Walking backwards.
Neighbors are talking. By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, and we upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com. Go to the giveaway section. This week, we're giving away a Booyah Stik.
Oh.
And, you know, a Booyah Stik can actually be used for walking backwards. Gives you some balance.
That's right, Bob.
Also works really well for shoulder issues. We have a lot of videos on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sirree.
You go to Facebook, it'll be pinned to the top of the page. Go to Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok if you want a 60-second version of our program. And like we said, we do have podcasts now.
That's right. And I didn't get to say it this time.
Oh.
That's all right. We have podcasts and wonderful ones. Ben, we did a podcast with Ben,
yes.
He's leading this whole knees over toes.
Right. It's a good podcast.
I did. I listened to it. Yeah, I like Ben.
All right, let's start off with why are some of the benefits of doing this? First off, you're going to increase the strength of muscles that are lesser used. When you walk forward all the time, your body adapts and becomes efficient, and it uses muscles, the same muscles each time.
Sure.
You walk backwards, suddenly your body has a new perspective and it has strengthened muscles it's not normally used to strengthening.
I want to say something, Bob.
Sure.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but just I got done with PT school back in the mid-90s. I ran a marathon.
Yeah.
Trained for it properly. And I was thinking about this. I thought, when I'm running a 20-mile run on a Saturday, if I run backwards, it would give my muscles running forward a break, and it would let things. And I thought that would be a neat thing.
Plus, make you work harder.
Yeah. Yep. So I thought just break that up every time you do a long run 100 yards backwards for 100 yards, and run a mile, and then throw that in. Maybe one day a week.
If I do recall this, Brad, somebody ran a marathon backwards. I think
it had to been because a bet. No, someone probably paid him $1,000 to do it.
All right. Next thing, it does help rehabilitate knee injuries, and we'll talk about a study a little bit later.
Okay.
So, and that's where my wife, was having knee problems, and that's why she's doing it now. I'm doing it as an experiment.
Do you hold hands when you walk backwards?
No,
together?
we don't.
Oh,
no, we don't. And we do pick a part of the neighborhood where nobody will see us, hopefully. So it does improve your walking technique and form for going forward, but going backwards. It helps with balance, but be careful because it can also cause you to fall.
Right.
So that's why we got the Booyah Stik, or there's other ways you can do this without worrying about falling.
Well, eventually they'll have some kind of thing you can put on and have like eyes behind your head, a digital device.
Right. They'll probably implant it in our heads. All right, next one, you can burn more calories like Brad was talking about. You can actually, you're saving certain muscles, but you're working other muscles harder.
Sure.
So it's going to burn more calories, help you maintain a healthy weight, strengthens bones and muscles, boosts energy levels.
I'm amazed how you can remember all this.
Yeah, elevates body metabolism. All right, mental benefits. You got a increased sense of what your awareness or body awareness, because you're working your body in a different way. It's increasing your coordination and movement in space. This is what I find interesting, Brad. It actually helps with workout boredom.
Oh, sure.
Just trying something new. It's
break
kind of fun.
Things up a little bit.
Yeah, step out of your comfort zone.
Right.
So,
literally.
Right. Step. Very good.
I'm killing myself. I'm hot today, Bob.
Somebody wants to kill you. All right. A study in the Journal of Biomechanics trusted source found that backwards running reduced anterior knee pain better than forward running.
Okay.
So backward running, actually. So I'm sure to a lesser degree, backward walking is going to work. And we're going to show you some also backward resistant walking.
Sure. I think if you're running backwards, you should probably go to if you can, a track where you got some lines. There isn't something to run into like a parked car or something.
Yeah,
like
running
that.
backwards is a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
I would have to say. So I don't think you do it on a treadmill. So, all right, let's go ahead and start with what we're going to show, Brad.
Oh, sure, yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and
So
flip
we've got
down
some
here.
exercises that we're going to demonstrate.
So if you're elderly and you want to start doing this, I know Ben, he recommends 15 minutes of walking backwards. Now,
every day?
You can break that up.
Sure.
And, you could do it 3 days a week or whatever you want to do. But
15 minutes a day or a week?
A day.
Okay.
Total.
But you start out with less.
Way less.
Yes.
Yeah. Now you can use a countertop or a bar, and just walk backwards like this and then turn around and walk backwards again.
Well, sure, in Wisconsin that would work out fine.
Yeah. There's bars everywhere and they're big round ones that you can just walk all the way around.
Yeah, or the horseshoe bar. There's a lot of, what's another story?
All right, next one, and we're actually going to show you this. Mike, who's part of our team, he went on a treadmill. You can go on a treadmill and you actually unplug it or turn it off.
Sure.
And you can actually lean against where the arms are.
Right, they got the armrest. And
I just did this morning.
Yeah.
It was raining out for a while. So and it's really stable. But you really got to push hard. You got to have
so
shoes.
your back is up against that framework,
right?
So that you have something to push against,
and you can hold on to.
So you're very stable.
You're very stable. You won't fall with this, and you can push with the legs. And I go for about 2 minutes.
Sure.
And
you get fatigued. You can feel it.
I could feel it, and afterwards I could feel that.
The average person might get fatigued.
Yeah, right.
I would absolutely unplug it though, just in case it.
We did.
Turned on.
Ours is unplugged.
Yeah.
Good point. The one that my wife and I have been doing, we go to a certain part of our neighborhood and where nobody sees us, and we walk up the hill backwards. So
is it a steep hill? Not too much.
It's a very steep hill.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's a workout.
Is that what Ben recommends? The grade of it is.
I don't know. I just like it because it's easier to hold your balance, and it is more of a workout.
It is one of those things where you may want to have a cane or a walking stick or a Booyah Stik, just to you don't want to fall with these. Obviously,
if you're a larger, beefier person, you might want to get a sled. You know those push sleds.
Yeah,
they have a gym.
Like in football, they
those,
Of course, not like that, probably.
Right.
Unless
but we also have a weighted bag here, Brad, that we put a stretch out strap through. There's 50 pounds in that bag. Just put it down, Brad, and just grab the two ends of that, and you can walk backwards.
Yeah, so
you're gonna find out you're pretty stable, Brad.
Yeah, and you can just go like this, and you don't have to grab so
right.
tight. And I'm going to keep my posture, my back really strong, and keep these here so you're not spread out with poor posture.
So you could take a duffel bag and do this.
Yeah.
And you could pull it across your property, and
that would be nice on grass, if you had a
little
nice,
more resistance,
smooth lawn, because otherwise you're going back and forth 300 times in your, in your living room or wherever.
If you could figure out how to cut the lawn that way too.
Hey, that's an idea.
Pull the lawnmower backwards. All right. Next one is actually Brad's going to show how you can do it with one of our bands or a wall anchor.
Yeah, these stretch bands are very, very popular, getting more popular. That's all I use.
While Brad's setting us up, though, I want to make sure again, safety first.
Oh, yeah.
Do not walk backwards if you have any issues with your balance. Do it in a safe manner. This is a safe manner.
Yeah.
Actually.
Are you over here, Tanner? Okay, so I've got on the wall anchor. You'll have to anchor it to something very solid. A doorknob can work. The wall anchors work really well. But whatever you have, a solid piece of furniture you can go around. Used to go around your bedpost, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to just hold it here and walk backwards. And
it steadies you.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be very hard for you to fall.
Posture.
Yeah.
I like to hold these in close. That keeps my shoulders back where they belong. And so you go forward and backwards.
I wouldn't do this for 15 minutes because you're doing resistance. So you could certainly do a lot less. But you're going to be strengthening muscles you haven't strengthened ever before. And now Brad has got the big loops here, too.
Now I really like we did indoor running with loops.
Right.
Actually, it really works well, and you'll see what I mean. So you anchor that. I'm going to go right around my waist. And so I can walk backwards here, and forwards. Now, if you feel steady doing this and you don't have an issue with your balance or walking gait, you can simply go backwards this way. And with these loops, you simply turn around and you can just keep going back and forth like that. And it works really well. It's kind of fun, actually. So yeah, you can just go back. You'll count how many times.
You did well.
Yeah, 30, 40 times, whatever
Right.
it takes.
And again, I would start off very slow with these because your muscles get sore, and you're
doing an
out.
eccentric contraction, which
Right.
makes muscles sore inherently. So be careful.
But if you want to check out his channel, Knees Over Toes, he talks about doing a lot of these. He first talks about the zero weight exercises.
Sure.
So the zero weight exercise for this would just be walking on a flat ground,
Sure.
walking backwards.
Yeah.
There's no weight, there's no resistance, but you're starting to get the walking backwards.
I don't think it needs to be said, but I don't think you'd ever do this on uneven terrain.
Right. You don't need the challenge of that. So, all right, check it out. Remember, Brad and I can fix just about anything
Except
a
for
broken heart.
maybe we should ask Ben. He might be able to help us on this.
I doubt it, but
we still should ask him.
The question I have for you, Brad, is in your younger day when you were somewhat good looking.
When I was 20,
Yeah,
I wasn't good looking then.
did you
either.
break any hearts?
No. Oh, no, not.
They broke your heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me
Bob.
too.
I hope no one's watching.
Yeah, I'm going to start putting up a list of names of who broke my heart.
Yeah.
So it's still wrong.
Bob, let's cut.
Yeah.
Cut,
Yeah, cut.
Tanner.